Now, how to follow along with me in this entire course, right? You're very free to use an online coding playground, something like CodePen. Feel free to do that. Or you can use a very simple plain text editor. For example, in Mac, you can always use TextEdit. But if you use TextEdit, ensure that the format is set to plain text. Okay. So if you create a new document there, ensure that its format is plain text. Make it a plain text. Why? So if you use a word processor, something like Microsoft Word, or TextEdit in a word processor mode, then whenever you save your file, a lot of other characters would be saved to save the format. That might interfere with the HTML, CSS or JavaScript code that we write. So option 1, using the online coding playgrounds like CodePen. Option 2, in Mac, TextEdit with format set to plain text, not rich text, but the plain text. But I'll strongly recommend that we follow a setup which you will be using once you are in the industry. And in the industry, at the time of recording, the most common way of writing code, the most common development environment for writing code is Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code, if you just search for it, maybe in Google or Bing or anywhere, you'll be able to see a way to download it. And it's platform independent. So whether you are using Windows, Linux or Mac, you can download them. I'll download it for Mac because I'm in Mac right now. I'll allow. It's still downloading. So once the download completes, I'll start the installation. So now the download is done. So I'll just click it. It's verifying its authenticity. We can open it. And we have Visual Studio Code ready in our system. As simple as that. Also, you are free to customize your color theme as per your convenience. In web development, usually the browsers are light, and the light background requires a different kind of brightness settings, contrast settings, and the warmth setting, right? And the dark background and light background requires different settings. In web development, the browser is light, and if the IDE is dark, then you have to switch between the two a lot, right? So just for web development, it's more preferred to have a lighter IDE, lighter theme, and then adjust the brightness and the warmth and the contrast of your screen accordingly so that you don't have to switch between them. So feel free to use any color theme of your choice. So you are ready with Visual Studio Code. Another for browser, I will be using Google Chrome. Okay, I'll be using Google Chrome as a browser, and I will recommend that you too use that so that your experience is exactly same as you see it on the screen. So it's downloading. I see that it has not started the download process, so I'll download the Chrome manually. I'll click this link here, and now I'll click the DMG file, and now I'll drag Google Chrome into the applications directory. And we have Google Chrome ready in our MacBook to play around with. So yeah, one is Visual Studio Code and another is Google Chrome. We need just these two tools to follow along with this entire course.